All right, guys, today I got a brand new video for you. I've been wanting to get one of these, another one. This is gonna be my first NVMe enclosure. I looked out, I've been looking for a lot of, portable NVMe enclosures. They have USB 4.0s, but for the price, and this isn't even a 4.0 PCI Express 4.0 SSD that I'm gonna be putting into it. Just a 1 terabyte extra that came with my laptop, but I replaced it with a bigger 2 terabyte, and I'm like, hey, let's make it an external drive. And I'm really particular. I know I could get all the gaming looking ones from Asus and everything, but I like the sleek look, clean look, kind of professional look. So I got one from Ugreen. It looks awesome. This one right here will fit SATA and NVMe drives, SATA 3.0, and this is perfect for this. So it doesn't matter, 10 gigabytes a second, supports SSD sizes 2230, 2260 and 2280, so rocking and rolling there, almost all of the sizes, and it supports trim too, so that's awesome. But yeah, I'm very excited. USB-C, it's USB 3.2 Gen 2 supports 10 gigabit, as I said again, and yeah, this is just a really cool, feels premium, supposed to have a cool kind of like, how do you say it, like a bungee system that goes over just in case you drop it, just so you don't get scratches or anything. Remember, putting an SSD in here, the only thing you have to worry about is the SSD getting chipped, and if the metal housing gets chipped, oh well, the SSD will be fine inside. But the little like bungee cable housing protection just basically protects the actual enclosure from getting scratched, so it doesn't look like, all messed up when you bring it out places. It also has a heat sink on it. That's very important too. I wanted to make sure it had good cooling, especially since I'm putting an NVMe drive in here. Remember, NVMe drives get hot. SSDs, SATA, you don't have to worry about, but as much as I wouldn't worry at all. But with NVMe drives, they get hot, so you want to be able to get a good cooler too on it. And I think this meets all the boxes right here. I think this is the one. So hey, I'll be quiet. Let's get into the unboxing. All right, here it is. Look how sleek that looks. Multi-heat dissipation, max 10 gigabit transfer rate, dual port, and this is M.2 M key. Perfect, rocking and rolling. Let's get her open. I gotta cut that. Let's bring over my tools. I fixed it old kit. We'll bring that over, and I'll just get one of my flatheads. I can just use that for now. As I rip the box. Well, I should have brought my knife, but I can't find it right now. All right, let's get into this. All right. How do you pull this? Okay, there's that. Comes right out. I guess it doesn't come out. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull this out individually. All right. What else do we get in here? Okay, that's it. I'll put this away. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. What is this? Is this a screwdriver? I mean, I don't need it. Yes, it is. Perfect. Comes with it to put together. That's awesome. What is this? There's something else in here. Is this for the M.2 screws? Let's see here. As I drop them and lose them all over the floor. Oh, there's one. Oh, it's one of those latches. This must pop in, and then you turn it sideways to lock. Oh, gosh. Okay, they have a thermal pad that comes with it, too. All right. Some instructions. It's probably straightforward. Don't need this. I mean, it opens up. You put the thermal pad in. Let's see what this is. Okay, let's just see how long. It looks like it's a USB-C to USB Type A cable. There you go. Good little size. Standard. Let's see here what this one is. Is this the same cable? Oh, nope. This one is USB Type-C to USB Type-C. Cool beans. Look at this. Let's open this up. See if it's actually, that'd be funny if they're different sizes. I'm kind of thinking they're different sizes, but it'd be cool if they were both the same. I mean, it wouldn't be cool, it wouldn't matter, but I think it'd just be funny. USB Type-C is just a little longer. I would say, yep, just a little longer. Let's see what else. Let's open the drive itself. Wow, it's a little bigger than I was expecting. Not too big at all. It's nice feeling, nice premium. Let's see. It feels like without the bag. Okay, yeah, definitely a good size. Look at that. Let's see how this comes off. Yep, just like this. Pulls off like that. This is the heatsink. All right, let's open this sucker up. Let's see if the screwdriver actually works. And it's a working screwdriver. We got ourselves a working screwdriver. Let's see here. Oh, it's not opening. There it is. Interesting. Okay, so this is how this is. So if you have a smaller one, you're not going to use this slot. You can just basically pop this in here, and it will just, these little, let's see if I can show you. See that little popper? Right there. That kind of just pops and locks, and then it can swivel and turn to lock it in there, so you'll be able to lock it in your SSD. I will show you when we put the SSD in this one. Let's get the NVMe drive that I'm going to be using. All right, this one already kind of comes with its own little heatsink on it too. Kind of came with it. I mean, I can take it out of it, but I don't know if I need the really foil on it. I mean, it doesn't really do anything. I'm just going to take the foil off it. And this is the SSD in it right here. So now I'm going to put this in with a thermal pad. This had a thermal pad in it too, so let's just put it in. Nice click. Oh, interesting. That thing is not letting me put it in. Maybe if I put it this way, in front of this, put that down like this. Let's see, we'll go back in again. There it in. There we go. Okay. Gosh, I'm not going to be able to turn it because, can I? Nope. I'm going to have to do it with the screwdriver. Let's see. Like that. Yeah, I guess that just holds it in like that. All right. Let's get this on now. Thermal pads are always fun. Put it right there. Bring her down. Yes, I like it. Nice and on. And we go to, we'll bring it up. There we go. We'll put this back in now. Maybe if I put it in the right way, that would help. Whoops. Let's see. There we go. Now we should just have to screw this in. I mean, this thing is pretty easy. It's self-explanatory with these things. I mean, really, I didn't even need the instructions. I mean, if you've done a computer before, you put the thermal pad in and you're good to rock and roll. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. Look at that. Doesn't feel heavy, really heavy. It's actually lighter than I would expect it. It is metal feeling. Could be a metalish plastic feeling. But yeah, it's nice feeling and everything. Let's see if there's any sticker on here. Is there? Nope. Okay, perfect. Let's put the the protective cover on for this. Remember, it's just protecting the housing here. The SSD is safe inside here unless this gets damaged, but bent or something where it's actually bent enough to break the SSD. So we'll just shove this in here, put this there, and if it gets ever in there, get in your home. Are you too good for your home? Come on, there we go. So there we go. It's protective. I'm gonna drop it. My wife will kill me if it scratches. Well, it's already scratched the table, but okay. Yeah, so there we go. Rocking and rolling. I'm gonna do some, see what the speed tests are on this. I'm pretty sure it's gonna get really good though, but we'll do some speed tests and I'll put it up from Crystal Discmark. Rocking and rolling. And then I'll put in my final thoughts. But yeah, let's get into that Crystal Discmark stuff. Yeah, that's what everybody wants to see. All right, guys, so that was the Ugreen NVMe SATA Enclosure M.2. Hey, if you guys like these videos, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you guys don't miss any of my videos. So, in other words, this thing is rocking and rolling. This thing is really dang cool, really powerful. I just love this thing. I'm excited to use it. I have, my SATA drives that I've had for years in their enclosures that I bought online and turned them into it too. Put the drives in myself, never had a problem with them. They just work flawlessly. And I was like, you know what? It'd be nice to edit off. I have a 1 terabyte NVMe drive that I'm going to edit off of, just to have extra stuff. I do have some stuff that's on the laptop, but it's just nice to have some other files and, my backups and everything when I'm editing just on here, just so I can have extra on here and be able to work fast. So this will be very, very nice. I'm excited, and I think, hey, if you have an extra drive, or let's say you get a new computer and you're like, well, heck, I want to get a new NVMe, or I need a bigger. You always remember, a lot of people upgrade, they're like, I need a bigger drive than before. I need a bigger drive than before. Well, let's turn your old drives into portable enclosures that you can either do for fixing, for IT work if you need to take it somewhere. Nice, small, put it in your pocket. It can rattle around. You don't have to worry about it getting messed up. You can bring it with you if you're going on trips. You want some movies to bring with you. For some extra games. Let's say you have a laptop and you're like, it only has 1 drive in it. And I really don't want to, I don't play games that often, or I might play games a lot, but I just don't want to put it on my boot drive. Like, I want to save the boot drive for all my important stuff, and I just don't want to waste it with all, games or whatever. Well, install your Steam libraries, your Origin, your Uplay, your Rockstar, your Epic Game Store, your God Gaming, your Microsoft games. You can store them all on this and just plug it in, or your emulators. If you're going to emulations, you just want to bring your emulators on the go, or heck, you could even just have a laptop that has 2 drives or 2 NVMe's in it already, and you're just like, I want the ones in my laptop just for my computer games. I'll have all my emulations on this. So if I want to play some emulation games, I'll pull this out of my laptop, plug it in, and boom, I'm back in the old days playing some emulation games. So emulators, that's what I mean, emulation, as in emulator games, Nintendo, all the good stuff. But yeah, so I just think this is useful for so many cases, and I wanted to make a video on it because I'm excited for this. Something else I can carry around. It looks cool, feels good. It doesn't feel cheap or anything like that. Yeah, and I'm excited. Let's see. This is a drop test. Oh, that's not loud as I thought it was going to be. Let's go louder. Okay, not that loud. Okay, perfect. I like that. Let's see, no damages. Yeah, I love this thing. It's really nice, really sleek. I mean, obviously, with the heatsink in this thing, it is a little fatter, and I think that's why it's a little fatter than my, I would say maybe an inch. Maybe an inch, just an inch fatter or something, or maybe, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell, but it's not too much fatter than, it's like, probably one of my SATA drives and a little more. And you know what? Let me get a SATA drive here, and I'll show you what a SATA drive looks like. Let me get into it right now, and I will show you. Oh, All right, these are my SATA drives. These are them right here. So, I mean, I would say this is actually, for this drive, it's the size of 2 of these stacked onto each other. For this one, I would say maybe 1.5 inch or something like that. It's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. These are perfect. These are gonna work, fit all in my thing. I can hold them all in my hand fat. They're not big at all. Still less than a soda can. But yeah, these are really dang cool. I'm excited. They're always good to have these things around. I have one for each important stuff. This one was my editing one before, which is gonna be replaced by this. And this is a 500 gig. I don't know what I might do with it. I'll probably make ROMs or something like that, emulators like I was talking about. But yeah, there's so many possibilities. I just wanted to bring this up to you guys. It's a good thing to have them, just to let you know. All right, I'll stop rambling on and be quiet. Hey, most important thing is I make these videos for you guys. So I hope that you and your families are having a rock and rolling day. Peace out. I'll catch you in the next video. Till next time.